simple.
This is textbook.
So hopefully everybody out there watching today is learning a few tips. I know I have. Sitting next to you, Nick, I mean, I feel like you're giving away free lessons here.
Well, that's one advantage the players have today is, back when I was learning to play the game, there weren't hardly any tournaments, and to get competition, you had to play for a few bucks a game. And sometime you play a better player and you be losing your money, and you trying to learn a few things by playing a better player. Because they didn't like to give that information away free, and there weren't any DVD. They didn't even exist, VHS, DVDs. And the books, there was probably like two books on the market that were so thin.
Right.
And anyway, one of the old timers, I was playing him, and he was beating my brains out. And he said, if you bet twice as much, you'll learn twice as fast.
And you believed him.
No.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
No, I needed a cheaper education. Now, what happened there? I missed that. Did he follow that ball in, or he must have? Or no.
Well, there was a stripe had been made, but he hit. So he stripes, and Dennis, yeah. I don't know, I'm a little confused on what happened there.
Yeah, I missed what happened, to be honest with you. And
well, Dennis has ball in hand.
Yeah, this is one of those racks, one ball in hand, though, might not be
enough.
Right.
Okay, because I saw Dennis lining up behind the solid. That's right. So Dennis has a... there was a ball made on the break, and it was a solid. But instead of going for this difficult table, Darren decided to foul instead. What do you make of that strategy? And he gave ball in hand to Dennis Orculio.
Well, in a few minutes we're going to find out whether we're going to find out how good a choice that was. But this rack here, there's lots of problems for the stripes. Look at that 11-14 up there. Oh, it was open? No, you can't do that, can you?
No, another foul. Yeah, you got me here.
Oh, that was defense.
I don't even think they know what's going on.
I don't. Dennis pointed at something and got up out of his chair.
I don't know what happened there.
Al,
I just got right back in the booth, and I seen Dennis pointing, and the next thing I know, Darren was rolling the ball.
Oh, I see what's going on. But they're playing 3 fouls, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I don't get it. That would put Darren on 2 fouls. If he could hook him here.
Well, the last shot, Dennis just made that combination. He walked away like he had purposely fouled, and then Appleton said, no, you get the ball back.
Same thing again, huh? Well, I would have
got me.
I would have to think as much A-ball as Darren's played that he would have the advantage in this cat and mouse here. But like I said, it won't be long. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Nothing like keeping us in suspense, Nick.
By the way, if you want to stay up to date on our other quarterfinal matches, which are being played on our outside tables, go to qscore.com. Great Q Sport resource website with live scoring. You'll see a link at the top of the page, live, the word live. Click that and you'll see the World Pool Series Molinari Players Championship. And there, when you click on the Molinari Players Championship, you will see updated scores from all our other matches, the 3 other quarterfinals going on right now.
Yeah, that's really nice, huh? Where they can actually see of all 4 of these quarterfinals, they can see the live scoring.
Follow the action and at least get the scores in addition to this live stream. Well, I'm still a little bit in the dark as to what happened here. And
Dennis intentionally fouled and gave Darren ball in hand.
Well, it appeared while you were gone, I don't know if you noticed, Al, it appeared that Darren also intentionally fouled.
Yeah, and that's what it seems like. But there is no take off 15 or 16 balls like straight pool. You just lose this game when you get on 3.
Yeah, loss of game.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure that Dennis has fouled every time because if he hit his first ball, if he hit his ball, that combination he made in the side and made Darren's ball, that just means that's not a foul. He just loses his turn.
But Darren ended up picking up the cue ball, and he's got ball in hand, so.
Yeah, Darren also confirmed with Dennis. He says, that's a foul, right? And Dennis acknowledged that it was, and Darren picked up the cue ball.
Well, it could be that they've because of the way this whole table's so tied up, that they're both making each other's ball.
Yeah, that's what I think is going on. I think they're trying to make each other's ball.
And because nobody wants to go on the attack here for fear of leaving the table open for the other. Now, so Dennis is solids.
So I think in this cat and mouse, I think the guy that
I think you're wrong.
I think sometime the guy that loses in this cat and mouse when they knock each other's balls in, the guy that ends up with the fewest balls on the table ends up losing.
Well, Darren is no longer on 2s. He just made a legal hit.
Right.
Now, I don't know how many fouls Dennis is on at this point. In any case,
he's going to hit that 5 ball.
He is stripes.
He's striped. Yeah. I guess
he must be stripes then.
All right, I'm out of here. I started enough trouble.
Hey, you can't run away after stirring up all the trouble here.
Well, without the 3 foul rule, which there is a 3 foul rule in effect here, which in the normal rules of 8-ball there isn't, but it could be called a stalemate.
Without the 3 fouls, there could be. That's why you have to have this 3 foul rule. It's ridiculous to have the rules of the game where you end up in a stalemate. But some of the leagues, they have that rule because they have such a wide range of players. They have from almost absolute beginners to pretty high-level players. And if they didn't have that rule in some of the leagues, the weaker players would lose every game on 3 fouls. Some leagues, they can't play this rule, but that's not an issue with this level. Well, they start to get open here. The balls are starting to open up, Al.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is a sign of 2 solid champions. I mean, who's going to flinch and blink first? But like you mentioned, Darren being an 8-ball world champion, He's got to have the upper hand here.
Well, he's liable to outmove him.
Yeah.
It's not so much that he'll outshoot him here, but he's liable to outmove him.
That means a lot.
And Dennis seems like he don't quite know what to do here.
Oh, he's going for something here.
Because this is one of those games that's liable, it may look like it's going to last forever, but when it turns, it's going to turn on a dime.
Yeah, well,
Quickly.
seems like he wants to pinch the 9 ball towards the 8 ball area, but he's afraid to roll that cue ball towards that bottom right-hand corner as he just wants to feather it a little bit. Now it looks like he's changing his mind.
If he's got the stripes, I mean, what's wrong with him breaking up his 2 stripes over there?
Well, here you go.
But he's thinking, I think, about just trying to hook him on the 7 and try to hook him on the 7 or the 2. He don't. One thing for sure, he don't know quite what to do here, and it is a little bit of a complicated. This is probably the biggest cat, and there's already been more safeties than I think I've watched in all the other stream matches.
That's it. Haven't seen a rack like this yet.
I tell you, I enjoy this.
Now that's pretty astute there, because he's trying to get himself in a position to. What makes this game so tough is because the 3 and the 13 are so far from the other balls. There's nothing close to break those balls out. So even if you come all the way from this end to the other end and break them up, I'd say you got not a very good percentage of even getting a shot on your ball when you hit them.
Right.
Now
That was a pretty smart move right there.
Wow, Dennis, he could be in a little trouble here. Let's see what he can come up with.
He better come up with a ladder, Nick. He's tree-topped right over that 13.
Yeah, he may have to just play safe here off this ball, and he can't hide everything, but he'll make him shoot to 7, which that's no bargain. So now Darren, he has to shoot up table. The best thing, what Darren, where he looks like he's got a big advantage to me, is Dennis still has these 2 stripes together over here, and plus Darren has this 5 ball that's blocking those 2 balls if he breaks them out. So you see what he's looking at here. He sure don't want to leave a stripe where Dennis can. He doesn't want to leave him a shot where he can break them 2 balls out either.
So you don't think he'll play the safety shot, just banking the 3 towards mid-table and trying to pin the cue ball and marry it up against that 5?
I think he's more interested where the cue ball goes here. I think he wants to get it as far over to the left side of the table. No, I'm
Speed
wrong.
counts for the safety.
He's trying, well, he did. You can see what he left him. He didn't leave him anything except he could play the 12 on the side, but then he can't break him out off that. And
This has the feel of a one-pocket match.
yeah, it does have a similar feel to one pocket here, and
I haven't seen anything close to this all week here.
No, this is
Usually it's very often. We've talked about this, Nick, a few times. You hardly see any safeties in 8 ball.
Yeah. This they've played probably 3 times as many safeties as we've seen in the whole tournament. I think Darren's pretty. I think he's got himself in a position where he's a pretty big favorite right now. But this safety play in this 8 ball, like I say, it can reverse itself in a hurry sometimes. But because of Darren's experience, you would think he would have an edge in 8-ball. Won several world titles in that English 8-ball, and then won that big Chinese $100,000 Chinese 8-ball tournament over in China last year. You would think he'd have a little edge on the movement. But maybe not. I mean, these Filipinos seem to adjust to every game pretty quick.
Everyone. Actually, I think you could start a chainsaw up here in the TV arena. Just turn it on. It wouldn't even bother any of the Filipinos.
Yeah, I've seen some of those videos when they're playing in the challenge matches outside on the tin roofs with 30 people standing around a table with money on the table on every every rack or every shot. It was just, and they play jam up. They play out there like those bets are not even going on.
You can't. They're unflappable, Filipinos. They can't be sharked.
He trying to come off the rail and make the 5 here.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
No, he could hit it clean. Wow, he's out. It's over. Like I said, when it turns, it's going to turn on a dime.
Quickly.
And yeah, this was impressive. This was impressive, and it kind of went the way that I thought it would go.
He made you look like a genius, which you are.
No, don't I wish. Now it looks like he could maybe shoot that 2 in the side and just kind of stop the ball pretty quick and stay right there pretty close for the 8. And impressive, Darren Appleton, very impressive.
He now leads at 5-3 after. That's why you see